Um, Mark, happy Thursday. Looking back on, you've got a few days to reflect on the Rochdale game now. How do you feel looking back on it? Was it a point drop, 3 points dropped, given the way the game went?
I thought we played well for 60 odd minutes. Thought we were dominant. Didn't take our chances when we were on top. Then we lost our way a little bit. Our substitutes didn't have the right required effect on the game, and we ended up frying a result away, which should never have happened.
I said I was back at base for it, but it looked like it was a game that had 0-0 written all over it for large parts.
Well, it was only one team going to win it really in the first hour, because we dominated the game. And then in the last half an hour when we couldn't score, I think they sensed then a little bit of blood and they counter-attacked. And we committed a crazy goal. So frustrating. We need to be more ruthless. The games that we've lost, we shouldn't have lost any of them. But that's that ruthless edge, the league above.
If Jordan Young's header had gone in, would that have been the greatest header you've ever seen?
No, because he didn't. It just hit him on the head. Anyone that knows Young, knows that that's not particularly a strength. But if it had been 5 minutes earlier, when there was still a bit of water on the pitch, it'd have skidded in. But it wasn't to be. So we move on. We're frustrated with the game, or we're frustrated with the result, because I thought for large parts we played particularly well.
In terms of the squad, we obviously know you were missing a couple of players, including Alex Whittle on Monday. Any update on how he's getting on? Will he be available for the weekend?
Well, he's travelling. He's travelling with us, yeah. So Morgan Williams will miss out, concussion. So he got a stray elbow off the ball in the game. So he'll be out for, I think it's 12. I think it has to be 12 days.
Okay. So he should be back for the following Saturday then?
No, I think it's the following. I think it's the Solihull game we're looking at.
Okay. But looking at that, that's an opportunity for Finn Dawson to come in potentially.
Potentially.
And looking at Boston, before the Monday's results, you would have said that probably Yeovil would have come across as favourites, but they picked up a really good result at York. What have you made of them so far this season from what you've seen?
I think you got to try and take each game on an individual basis. We don't look at, well, they've beat York, so that means they're going to beat us. And if we don't look at, football's not like that. It's about on the day. It's about who turns up on the day, who has the more players that perform consistently on the day. If we play like we did against Rochdale for an hour and Gateshead, and we're a bit more ruthless, we have a big chance to win a game.
And how important is it to bounce back from the last two?
Of course, always important to get points and win games. But I think you have to deal with performances. We don't want to get too bogged down. We've lost a game. It's about the performances, and the performances have been good. We have to find that ruthless edge, and that there's quite a few younger players in the team or coming off the bench. We have to find that ruthless edge when we get these opportunities to kill teams off. We have to make sure we take it.
I know you say that you're always open to opportunities when it comes to players coming in, but after the Rochdale game you said potentially you need more reinforcements. Are there any areas in the park in particular you think you're short at the moment, or is it just general cover for the squad?
Just more now. It's just good players, more players that have got a little bit of know-how to get things done. When we're on top, we make sure we kill the opposition off, or if we're defending a lead or we're defending a point, we don't concede. We don't make a silly error of judgment to run out of a good position or not defend the box properly. We've got to make sure that we get those tiny details right.
Are you optimistic that those players could be arriving at the club anytime soon, or is it more of a hopefulness?
No, got nothing to say on that. It's just we're constantly always looking to improve the squad.
Well, good luck for Saturday.
Thank you.
So Mark, as we've said, Boston on Saturday. Have you assumedly looked ahead with sort of scouting, and have you assessed how they could be looking sort of tactically and structurally? Is there any changes you may look to make in terms of how you're going to line up against them?
We've looked at Boston. They had a great result at York. It's important that we stick to what we do. It's what makes us good. We have to concentrate on that. We can't go and throw everything out the window because Boston have beat York and we've lost to Rochdale. It's about us doing what we do really well.
have you seen the fire in the side from the defeat on Monday, going up to a team that could be buoyant in mood? I mean, yeah, the training fire is still there, assumedly.
Yeah, but that's training. It's all right showing that you've got fire, and it's when you're on the pitch and the referee's whistle goes and you get an opportunity to showcase your ability, or if you're in the team to score a goal, you make sure you score. If your job is to keep the ball out of the net, or whatever your job is, it's about executing that during the game. Listen, we've seen loads of players that are really good in training. It's about nailing it when you're on the pitch.
We've seen that Morgan Williams and Jake Wonnell started off where they've left off last season. As you mentioned, that Williams won't be able to travel for the Boston game at the weekend. It means Finn Cousin-Dawson's kind of expected to come in, at least from the outside view. What have you made of him so far? Is there a reason that he's not been seen too much, purely just off of Williams' performances at the back?
Well, he's got a tough sort of combination to break in Williams and Wonnell. And yeah, he's coming into a new area, a new club. It's not gone that smoothly for some of the newer boys. They're getting to know how we work, how we do things. But when he gets his opportunity, Finn, he's got to try and take it. And same as all the players, when they can't, like I'm saying, when they come into the team, it's about seizing that opportunity and making sure you, whatever your job is in the team, making sure that you execute that. They're all really good lads, train really hard, but now it's about, we have to finish things off. We have to make sure we win these games, and that's the difference in the two levels that we've come from and where we are now.
Awesome, brilliant. Cheers for good luck.
Thank you.